Well, we're still on the boatyard. Badger's not quite ready to leave just yet. We've got to tidy up the electrics and do a few more test runs before we go. Hopefully the test runs will go better than Matt's test run here. I think he's taking his boat for a walk, but he hasn't got a dog, so I guess the boat's the next best thing. Now the weather's been extremely bipolar. One minute it's howling with wind, rain's bucketing down, and then the next minute the sun comes out. But my freshly shaved head is feeling it, so the hat is back. And I need this hat to keep my bonds warm. It's freezing. Now on the test runs, the boat's been behaving extremely well, and I do like to listen to the purr of the engine under the bridge. We've seen here that the CRT have got an autonomous boat doing work along the canal. I never knew they had this kind of technology where they could like remotely control boats on the canal. Never mind, we've alerted the CRT so they do know that they've got a rogue boat. Morning peeps, right. More work today. It's all the finer bits now, the electrics, etc, etc. So we're unpicking the spaghetti western that was the previous installation of electrics so that we can simplify it and make it well, just make it more user friendly, safer, and just all round better. Alright, cheers people. We're agonisingly close now to being able to leave and resume our nomadic existence. Very close. It's just tidying up all the electrics, and before we leave as well, more test runs, because we don't want to find out 20-30 miles from here that something's gone horribly wrong. So we're doing sort of 8-kilometre test runs to be sure that, you know, there's no leaks, there's no problems, and the mountains are good, and we're tidying up the electrics to make it much more user friendly and, more importantly, more accessible when we need to access it. So we're doing all that, and the hat is back because the weather has become extremely bipolar. It's been bipolar all year here in England. One minute it's sunshine, next minute it's freezing. At the moment the wind is extremely chilly, and because I've freshly shaved my head, I'm feeling it. So yeah, the hat is well and truly back. A big shout out to those that use the link below to buy me a beer. So I've got a few people to thank this week. Matt, cheers for that, really appreciate that. Matt was one of my old customers who became a friend, who came to the dive centre in the Philippines. So you put a smile on my face, Matt, thank you very much. So I've put your money towards some nice IPA. And Parish and Thomas as well, thank both of you, and your money's going to go towards a nice single malt whiskey, which I know you two would appreciate. So thanks very much for using the buy me a coffee link. I still haven't bought any coffee using it, but you do seem to click the buy me a beer link when you go on there, so far be it for me to disagree, and I bought myself a beer. And also, with the hat being a topic at the moment, I've also got a parcel from the States, so let's open that up and see what we've got here. This is from my cousin Rob in Ohio, who I know is enjoying the Cleveland Browns hat, as are a lot of people in the Cleveland area. And it looks like, excellent, it looks like I've got a replacement Browns hat. So I hope this isn't affecting the white balance of the camera, and I'm gonna have a new hat. Happy days. So that's a new one for the winter. So I've got one for wash, one for wear, as they would say. What you got here? Yes, a Browns flag. Now we do intend to go down to London and go under Tower Bridge, because some friends of ours want to do that with us. Oh wow, that's the perfect size. So I shall fly that when we go under the bridge on the Thames. Brilliant stuff. Got to represent. I mean, being a Leicester City fan, the biggest underdogs in sporting history, there's got to be a chance for the Browns, surely. So thanks for that. I like receiving parcels and beers for that matter, so I'm happy. Now I'm going to keep this one a short video because I was hoping that we would be on the move by now and heading our way to Leicester, but obviously not quite there yet. But if I'm lucky, we'll be there around about the weekend or just after the weekend, so I might just do another vlog and get 2 out this week if we do manage to get all the loose ends tied up. But I'm extremely happy with where we're at right now, because the engine, the engine is purring along nicely, and that's why I wanted to sort of use the acoustics of the bridge, beg your pardon. So yeah, once I get all the other loose ends tied up, and one of the things, since we've removed the ladder to access all the electrics, which was a real pain, which is why I don't want it to be the same way when we put everything back. I'm not putting the ladder back, the steps back. We're going to be using a different way to get out, which I'll show you in a future vlog, which will also mean better storage and easier access to the solar charger and the fuse box and all those things that we've had to access before, which was quite difficult, and we've had to take the ladder away and apart to even get in there. So stay tuned, and hopefully, maybe not next week, maybe just after the weekend, we'll be able to show you us on the move. I'm just hoping the weather improves and we're not setting sail in sort of gale force winds and torrential rain, but it is England, so we probably will, but I'm suitably equipped now, so I'll see you next time.